What's up, nerds and nerdettes, and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I'm back again, and this is a solo showdown! So I have not played the Lost Expedition solo version yet, and I thought maybe this is the next game that could kick my butt, that I could take down, I mean. So sorry I got on a few minutes later than I advertised. You know, you think you have everything all set up and ready to go at the moment, and then the moment you realize you forgot an adapter, you forgot a cord, you forgot a book. Yeah, so you think you're all set up and you're not. But anyway, I did have this all set up right here. We are not using, to let you know, we are not using the 3 cards from the Cursed Idol promotional set. I was thinking about putting them in, but I figured for this game, you know, maybe I'll just play the way it's supposed to be played, and then I'll do this one up next. So another thing is, as opposed to the last few solo playthroughs I did, this one I'm going to primarily do in a more fluid motion. I'm not going to have as static a camera as I've been doing, and I want to see how that's going to work out. I like visually how that works out, but doing that while playing a game, you know, I figured this game is easy. I have 6 cards I'm going to be getting from this stack over here, and since I'm playing by myself, I'll just keep the cards all faced up right here. Now, even though this is a cooperative game, if I was playing this with multiple players, you keep your cards secret and you don't talk about them. But this way I don't have to worry about that, so I'll still be able to manipulate the camera. There's no dice to roll. There really is nothing to flip, just some tokens that I'm going to have to manipulate, and that's it. So I think I can do this with a more fluid style where I can get in close and show you the cards and the art and everything. So I'm going to try that and see how it goes. So this game is supposed to take about an hour, and we're going to see. Now, that's an hour if you're going to win, I guess. I don't have a great ratio for winning solo plays, so let's see. Who knows? This game could be over in 10-15 minutes. I hope not. Now, me and the 20-sided Warriors have had a lot of fun playing this game, and I really hope this is as much fun solo. Oh, this, by the way, didn't come with the game. This didn't come with the game. This is just a little prop piece I'm using. This was, my wife brought this back to me from a cruise that she took with her mom and her sister a couple of years ago when they went to South America, Mexico. So I thought this would be perfect for the end of the trip, for the city of Z, El Dorado, the city of gold, what Percy Fawcett was looking for. All right, so it's going to start. Now, these cards have been shuffled, so it's going to start with 6 that I'm going to be drawing out for myself, my hand. I thought that was 2 right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5, and number 6. So these are the cards that I'm going to have to play with. Along with this is a 1-player game. I'm also going to have to take some blind drawers from the master deck over here. But this is what I'm going to be having to play with as far as setting up what I need to do to advance, to get to the city of El Dorado. This symbol right here, there's 2 of them right here. These are the only ones that you actually advance from one card to the next. Everything else is trials and tribulations that you're going to have to endure in order to find your way there, hopefully. So there are 6 coming to game. Each of them is an expert in one field. Well, 2 of them each are an expert in one field, I mean. So you can't double up on the symbol up here. So Teddy, Isabel, and Roy are our 3 experts. Roy is the expert for jungle, and Isabel is for navigation, and camping. Whoop, there we go, camping for Teddy. This is the morning token, because after the first set of cards, it's going to flip to the evening, and after that, the morning, back and forth. And this symbol is here to remind me that each time that flips, we got to eat. We got to eat. But we only got 3. Now, it only costs 1, even though there's 3 of us, and even if someone dies, it'll still only cost 1 when you change over from morning to night and back and forth. So we're going to have to try to get some food in the jungle. And that's a good reason to have some bullets. Now, we don't have a lot of bullets. We only got 3. And trust me, bullets are hard to find when you're in the jungle. Okay, now, also just to point out, they each have health chits, little tokens on them. And what happens is when you have to expend knowledge, such as over here on camping, then that's where it comes from. And if you don't have a camping, like if Teddy dies, one of them can do it, but it's going to cost them 2 health each. Yeah, so we got to be really careful on that. We got to try to collect as many as we can from the cards, because when you complete a card such as this one, if we get to complete being lost, we're gonna be able to use this card as a camping, if we need to use camping later on, instead of taking one of Teddy's healths. So that's a kind of cool mechanism. Oh, I'm sorry. That's only going to count if it is colored in. If it's dark, I should have pointed that out. If it's filled in, then that's a lose. That's a lose. All right. So let me put my cards over here on the side a little bit so I can work out the trail. Now you want to try to set up the cards that in an order that you think that you're going to be able to deal with, what you're able to do. So there's a little bit of strategy that comes in the game. This is a blind drawer. It's my cards with a blind drawer back and forth, which simulates if I was playing with other players, because I don't know what's in their hands and they don't know what's in my hands. So even when you're playing cooperatively, sometimes it can get a little hard to work together. So for this, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 2 cards from my deck. This is the morning phase. I'm going to choose 2 cards, and I don't like things that lose. I don't like losing things. Okay, so gaining. Okay, I like that. I like that. Wow. And this will let me swap. I like that, because this could let me swap. So 2 of my cards, and then I'm going to take 2 cards from over here. This is a local tribe, a Manier. I probably totally butchered that. Sorry. And we're also then going to take. Don't worry about where I'm putting them down, because for the morning, here's another local tribe. All right. So in the morning phase, when you have your cards out like this, what you do is you're going to be putting them in numerical order, which they kind of were, the way I laid them out. But we're not done yet. Sorry, we're not done. But I'm just pointing that out. So next is going to be another 1 card, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, another 1 card. I am going to. I'm going to go with Swarm, which will end up going over here. Might as well just put them in order right now. And then one last one from over here. 27, Venomous Spider. So that's going to go. I'll slip that in here. Now, at night, they stay the way they're dealt at night, but that's the next phase. We don't have to worry about that right now. So this is what we're looking at. So to start with, because we do have to do it in the order, let's see. Okay. So for this local tribe, and you have player aids here to help you. I love it when they give out player aids. Most games do, actually, these days. I guess this was one reason why I get a little annoyed when the companies that don't, because they seem so far and few between there these days. Okay, so remember, if it's darkened, if it's colored in, then it is a gain. And if it's light, if it's not colored in, empty, then it's spend. And that's it for whether it's a resource or an expertise. So for this, we're going to have to spend a bullet. So this bullet here, biting the dust. We will gain a camping. So when we finish completing this card, we are going to get a chance to keep this. So next time something comes up where we have to spend, like over here, instead of losing a health from Teddy, we can just discard this instead. See, now this also allows for swapping. Now, that's kind of cool because that really does help you start to set up a strategy in the game, I've always found. So, which two should I switch? This one is going to let me, if I choose this one. Oh, see, I should have pointed that out too. I'm sorry. When you're reading the cards, these scrolls up here, these torn red jagged boxes, you have to do one of them, but you don't have to do all of them. But any one you choose, you have to do all the symbols that are in that stream. Now, while other ones that are yellow, like this one, these are events that have to happen. And we don't have a choice up right now, but there is a blue with curling edges, and that's completely optional. You can choose to do any, none, or all of them that are on a card. So I did choose this one instead of the advance. And I did that because it's too early in the game. I don't want to start right away with having to lose 2 health from some of my peeps. It's going to be bad enough right now, and I know that I have 3 more advances ahead. So just to let you know, that's why I made that choice. So I'm going to do the flip. So this card is with us. I'm going to put this up here next to Teddy, so I can use that instead of his health. Oh, don't hide the bullets. Don't hide the bullets. Okay. See, right like that. You don't have to do it that way. That's just the way I'm doing it. Okay, pardon my OCD. Now, that last symbol is that I could swap places. I am going to swap. Yeah, I'm going to swap this with this. I'll put that venomous spider at the end. Okay. So now with this one, I can only get this advance if I'm willing to give up 2 foods. Now the problem is, there is no more food. There's no food gain on today's trail. So that's really going to hurt because I'm only starting the game with 3 food tokens. So that might not be the best choice. This one's automatically going to kill someone, but I passed the card. Really? You know, that can fall into a strategy, I guess, but that's not any strategy right now that I can think of that is going to work. So I'm going to go with this option here. Oh, darn it. Really, I don't like this, but I'm going to have to give up another bullet. But then over here, you see, I'm going to be able to skip 2 cards. But sorry, they have to be the next card in the path. So I'm getting rid of the next 2 walks. See, this is why I don't play chess. Okay, but that gets rid of these. I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna put these over here, just to let you guys know they're north of the temple. They're north of the ziggurat. Ziggurat. I love that word. All right, so that gets rid of this card, but I don't gain anything from it. So that also is going to go north of the ziggurat. Insects and a venomous spider. All right. Now, I'm going to have to lose a navigation. Navigation is here with Isabel. So this is how the mechanic works of that rule. Sorry. But I'm going to get to skip the venomous spider. At least that worked out for me. I will gain a jungle. So I get to take this. And I'm going to put this over here next to Roy since he's our jungle expert. And that last symbol means I get to remove the last card. So if there had been anything past Venomous Spider, because that got skipped, then that card would have got discarded too. So that was not a great morning. Lost 2 bullets. Isabel got hurt. So the first morning I think was a little rough on them. But I think they're up for a night. That means this gets changed, flipped over to the evening. Say goodbye to a food. And we're all ready for the evening phase. Now the evening phase is similar to the morning setup, but you get to choose whether the cards go to the left of the track or to the right of the track. All right, so I get to play 1 card from my hand. Any one. So let's take a look at them again. So this will either be the starting card or the second card, depending on how I feel about the blind drawer. What was that? Camino Beast? Yeah, I'm very fastidious, I guess you could say. A little anal about this. I like the layout to be very particular, because that way everything is, you know where everything is. It's an easy, fast grab. It just makes it more comfortable for me. Okay, I don't like any of these cards. I really don't. That's why I left them and didn't pick them for the morning. What could I possibly... Okay, I'm going to start with the mudslide. Let me get these out of here. I'm going to start up with the mudslide right over here. Let me double check this. It's starting with 1. Begin by playing 1 card from your hand to form the path. You may now draw either a card from your deck or play a card from your hand and place it to the left or the right of the path. The cards are already laid out. And repeat this until you have played all the cards. All right, so that's how that worked out. I'm glad I double checked, because like I said, this is the first time I am playing solo. So after laying this out, I can take either one of these 2 and lay them to the left or the right, or I can take a blind drawer off of the top of the deck. I'm going to go for a blind drawer, and I'm putting it first. Oh, more poisonous. A venomous spider, a poisonous frog. Oh, okay. At least that's... Okay, All right, now next... Next, I'm going to slide this over, because we have the card for jungle, and we're going to get this for jungle. So that'll help alleviate this, because I really don't want to add another card at the end. Especially, I got to take it blind from the top. I don't really want to do that, unless I leave this at the end, because then I got this. I can skip it. Let me see how this works out. Because the last card I have that I could possibly put down is Swarm. I'm definitely not digging that. I am going to take another card, but the question is, do I put it in the front? Or do I put it in the back? Because if I get a good card, I can put Swarm at the back, and then I'll get to skip it, because I'll have to add a card. That's what I'm going to go for. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to take, Lady Luck, take me by the hand. Oh, give me a case of the leeches. Oh, that's really going to hurt. That's lost food. All right, but I'm definitely going to put the swarm at the end then. And because, and if I take this route, which I probably will, I'll have to take another blind draw and leave that right there. All right, but let's see how I do. So this is our evening phase. Leeches. So the first thing about leeches is somebody's got to get hurt. Somebody has got to get hurt. It's obviously not going to be Isabel. She's already taken one for the team. I'm going to go with Roy because we've got somewhere. Oh yeah, the ambush. That's near the end now. But yeah, we got some navigation. Oh no, from Poison Frog. We're getting some coming up. Okay, so now we get to lose a card. We get to remove the last card in the path. See, I forgot. I thought that was any card. Okay, so but anyway, we still get to get rid of Swarm, which is really, really good because I still want to take this route up here, and we'll have to add a card. So without that there, I could be, well, you know, I could be screw the pooch here too, and it could be a good card. I'm going to have to then skip anyway. So that's that for that. Oh, somebody, yes, the health, food. I didn't lose the food, did I? Okay. Ambush is gone. Poisonous frog. Okay. I have to do the yellow top. I can option to do the blue. Obviously, I'm going to option to do the blue because I have nothing to lose. This one lets me skip. I have to do it. So I'll skip over the mudslide. That's good. Because I would have lost a health and food, or I would have lost a health and camping. Sorry, let me center that a little more. How's that? A little better? All right, so this health is going to come from Teddy. Come here. I know you don't want to give it up, Teddy. Sorry about that. You know, just buck up. You know, like my dad used to say, a man does what a man's got to do, buddy. So then we're going to get rid of this card because we're skipping the mudslide. And we'll be able to take this. And this is good for navigation or jungle. So I'll put that between the two of them. Like that. Right like that. Why does that focus? All right. So that leaves the last card here to be played. And Roy is going to lose the health. He's young. He's healthy. Look at him. He can take it. We're going to have to add a card blindly. The Rapids. Yeah, that's good, I think. Yeah, that's good that we got rid of this. Because of the skip the next card. So we survived the morning and we survived the night. But things are getting really rough now. Because as we flip back to the morning, we have to lose our last food. We only have one bullet. All right, so at this point, I draw 6 more cards. Let's see what we're getting with me to work with here. Steep Path. Kapak. I'm guessing that's another tribe. Or some really cool tree. Have to deal with swamp. A clearing. Path ahead. Oh, that one's doable. That's a 5. Okay, and another local tribe, the Bakari. Yeah, probably butchered that too. Bakaria. Sorry, I'm just going to shut up now. Okay, so these are the cards I'm going to have to work with. The 2 lowest number cards I have. The 4 and the 5, both fairly good. Teddy's got 2 health, plus we have the other navigating card off to the side to use, so we could get some more food from that. And he could still have 1 health left. And the path ahead, we're going to have to add a card to the end of the trail. We could lose a bullet for some food, but we won't do that. No, we'll take the navigation and the advancement. Yeah, so the first 2 cards I'm going to put out are definitely going to be the 4 and the 5. So I'm going to put out the 4 and the 5. Take two from here. 54, dehydration. Well, doesn't that just blow chunks? And, oh, of course, great. Spoiled supplies. There's leeches in the food. Great. Maggots, I mean. Okay, so that's a 54 and a 40, 54, 55. What do I have to help with? Number 47. Definitely putting out 47. And then one last one from the top. Over here, number 26. Number 26, the pounding rain. Are we going to survive another day? What do you think? Okay, so coming over here and dealing with the first card, the clearing that we find, we can either lose a camping for 1 health or lose a camping for 2 food. We have no food. People, this is not good. We do not want to start eating, well, people. Brainer. Teddy's going to have to lose this card up here that he was saving as he gained the camping from that. So he's going to lose that. And then we're gonna get 2 food. We're gonna get 2 food. Oh boy. Yummy, yummy, yummy for my tummy. Don't have to eat long pig. You thank Woody Woodpecker for me knowing that one. All right. That's the thing you want an 8-year-old kid to know. Hey, 70s were fun. All right. So the next one, the path ahead. So we're gonna gain a health, so that's really, really cool. Let's who's hurting the most? Well, that's gonna be Roy. So I'm gonna play it even Steven. Give him back a 2nd health. All right. Now we get the option. I'm going to take the advancement with the navigation. So the navigation. And we're going to take the advancement. Yay! Yay! It's like Woodstock. I don't know why I said that. I'm old. All right. Okay. So the next is the pounding rain. That is automatically going to cost us a food and a camping. We have no more camping cards. Thank goodness we just got the food. So Teddy, taking a hit for the team, old man. Now because of this, we're going to be able to swap any 2 cards ahead of this one. And we're going to be able to skip the next card. So obviously I want to switch. I want to swap this one with the spoiled food. Because we do not need that. I mean, look, it looks like we're eating dog food as it is already. Come on. We don't need maggots in it. Okay, so I already did the swap. And we're going to be able to get rid of the next card. We're skipping the next card. So they all go north of the ziggurats. I like that term. North of the ziggurats. Like east of Eden. Okay, now this is where it's going to hurt, people. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Let me just do one quick double check. about the red ones. We get to choose. Thank goodness. That's what I was hoping for. So, again, I don't know whose strategy it would be that you would lose to camping, since you get a choice with the jagged red scrolls. Why you would not choose to gain 2 health is beyond me. So, since I can think of no reason not to do that, Teddy's feeling a little bit better. In fact, you know what? I think the old man has made 100% recovery. He's fit as a fiddle, ready to go. All right. Of the local tribe, or a tribe pointing to a tree. Kapok. Kapok. All right, so I have to do the top one. I have to do that yellow scroll. So we're going to lose a food. Dun, 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 dun. All right, but we will gain a navigation, we will gain a health, and we will lose the next card. And we will lose the next card in the line. There was no next card in the line. Navigation. We got tons of navigation. Gain a health. Isabel, you were the very first one to take a hit for the team. Please, I am so happy that you are feeling better. Roy, we gotta get you some bandages. Okay, so now we're gonna start with one of my cards for the evening. Oh, the evening. Wait. Oh, evening. No food. Starvation sets in. Now, does this mean somebody dies or we all... I think they all lose a health. Let me double check that one. It's been about a month since we played this, I think. Maybe a little more. All right. Let me see. Okay, here we go. If you need to spend food and have none remaining, you must spend 1 health instead. A health token can be taken from any living explorer. So it's not all. I'm glad I double checked because I thought it was all. That's very good. And Teddy, sorry, old chap. There you go. You're going to have to take that hit. All right, so these are going to have to go the way they come out. And I'm starting with 1. And then I get to choose or a blind draw, and I keep doing that until these 3 are all spent. These 3 are all going to go in the line. Okay, so what's going to get lost? I think that's the best way to look at this game. What's going to get lost? 2 health on the first card, possibly. Wow. Then I will gain another card. That's not great. I guess that means we lost in the swamp is what that is trying to represent. Local tribe, the Bakari. We have 1 bullet left. Ah, man. And steep path. Jeez. This really stinks. Okay, I guess Bakari. I'm going to start with the Bakari in the line. I don't like either of these 2, so I'm going to go with the blind drawer over here. Now the faulty kit, I can put this in front or behind. I'm putting this in front because I like that swap. Because I'm going to make another blind drawer. And hopefully I can put it behind. Electric eels, stay away from the water. There's another health. You know what? I'm going to actually put this in the front. No, I'm going to put that in the back. No, it doesn't make a difference. I'm overthinking this. I'll take the swamp. Do I want the steep path or do I want a blind? Ooh, you know what? Let's see if this crazy idea works. I'm putting the steep path in the beginning. Okay. So here goes our evening path. Oh, my cards in my hand are gone. Let's see if this idea works. Okay, so I have to choose one of those two banners. I am going to let Isabel take a health damage since we have no food left. And we're going to gain another navigation card. Oh. Okay. That's also going to let us advance. Ooh, water. Okay. Calm down, guys. Next, the electric eel. All right. I'm feeling you, Roy. Sorry, buddy. You know, you haven't gotten better. So you're going to take the hit for that, but you're going to get us 2 food, pal. If these big sausage fingers of mine, 1 can get some of these out of these tiny, tiny little cups. 2, all right, there we go. Don't like that. That's better. Leave me alone. Don't judge. There we go. That's out now. The faulty kit. Really? Even back in the beginning of the earliest days of the 20th century, technology didn't work? You're kidding me. Okay. So I'm going to have to do the swap. Swamp. To that, because I really don't have a choice. I'm going to have to do one of those. And the easiest thing to do is... I wish I was navigation. But that's coming up next, possibly. So, Teddy, you got to take another hit for the team, big boy. So that will get rid of that. And then the swamp, I'm going to get to place another card blindly at the end of the path. Oh, great, crocodiles. Yay, crocodiles. Who's the swinging gator of the swamp? Wally Gator. All right, so we got Wally Gator over here looking for us at the end of the path. We're going to be walking right into him. Sweet. We have 1 bullet left. That'll get us some food, though. All right. Now we're going to deal with that navigation. Get rid of the navigation cards since we got tons of them. Instead of losing the 2 health. So that's going to take care of that. All right, Bacardi. You come with rum? Anyway. We have to choose one of those 2. I'm obviously not going to use the bullet. Because I want to use that to kill Wally Gator. And carve him up for some food. I could lose the food to gain camping. I think I do, because Teddy's down to 1 health. That's what I'm going to have to do, I think. All right, so that means this food here is going to go away. And this card is coming up here with Teddy. That might have just saved his life. So, oh yeah, sorry. And then we're going to use the last bullet. Kerplunk. To take care of Wally Gator. Since we only had to do one of those 2, and that's going to get us to food, which we need. So the next one out. Come on. Ah. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're moving ahead slowly. 1. Uh-oh, Teddy's in trouble. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see what I got. Okay. I like that 18. I'm definitely going to be playing that. That's the lowest number I have, and you get some good stuff from that. Definitely going to lose navigation to move ahead. What else do I want to play out with it? What else? Maybe the vantage point. No, the monkey. All right, so the 2 cards I'm going to start with. For the day, oh, sorry, I got to shift that over. The day. Lose food. All right, so yeah, I'm going to start with these 2 on the path here, the progress and the monkey. So 2 from here. Number 7, thick fog. Number 39, yeah, I figured there'd be something between 18 and 51. The river crossing. So I get to play 1 of mine and 1 from the deck. I think I'm going to play the vantage point card. I was looking at that before. So I'm going to play vantage point. You know, I'm going to play that before monkey. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I have to. It's 48, yeah. Okay, I got worried there for a moment. I forgot how to do it in order. Just, my mind is racing. Okay, and the last blind draw off of here is 28 infected wound. Isabel. Oh. 28, so that's going to go over here. And this is our daytime path now that I'm going to have to navigate. So with the fog, I'm going to lose in navigation. I'll get to swap any 2 cards further down in the lane, and I get to skip the next card in place. I don't want to skip the next card in place. I'm going to have to swap that with something. Okay, so the navigation, that's easy to deal with, right? She's been hoarding these. And swap. Whatever I swap is going to get skipped. I want infected wounds to get skipped. Take that out. Swap that with that. And then I get rid of it. Okay. The river crossing. Darn. Darn it, not. What is it? Out of order? Number 7. Number 28. Oh, so I moved that. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Going too fast. Okay, so I have to skip this. Then I will lose a navigation for another advancement. Bum 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 rum bum ba ra ba bum bum bum. They're very happy. They brought a band with them. Didn't you know that? And so that was that. Okay. Now the vantage point and that darn monkey. Yeah, they're cute on TV and the movies, folks, but I'm not a fan of monkeys. All right. That's neither here nor there. This is a game. So from the vantage point, somebody's going to have to lose a health, and right now that's going to be Isabel, because our sweet, dear Isabel is the only one with 2 health left. There is nothing to swap. And we will gain a jungle lore. All right. There you go, Roy. And the last card, that darn monkey. He's going to steal one of our foods, but we're going to be able to gain this for either a navigation or a jungle. This is what I mean, folks. Monkeys. Okay. Now for the night phase. Hope we get some more food, because that is the last one thanks to that darn monkey. So which card do I want to start with? Which card do I want to start with? And then I can put another card drawn blindly from the top of the deck in front or behind it. The Awa. The Awa. Mawaj. Awa. Yeah, I'm going to start with the Awa. Awa. They're a good tribe of people. They're nice. Look at that. They're going to help navigate us. If we had some food, maybe they would have shown us the way to the next sector. But no, we have no food because of that darn monkey. Okay, so. So, another tribe. I'll put that in front. Now, do I want to put the fever or the tapari? Actually, I'm going to put the tapari. And then another card blindly drawn, or do I just finish off with fever? I'm going to take another card. I'm going to take another card. Oh, injury. Oh. All right, and then the fever is going to set in after the injury. Of course, that makes the perfect sense. That's logical. Okay, so we cannot lose a food, but we can lose a navigation. We have a navigation right here, right here. Oh, I took that for the jungle. Navigation. Goodbye to navigation. So because we get goodbye to navigation, we get to go. Go, 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 go. I don't know what they did right there. They were using some retro sci-fi circuitry. I don't know. Just having fun. Anyway, so that is it for the Zavante. How was that? Did I say that better than some of the other ones? Now the Awa. The Awa talk a lot about marriage. All right. So I am going to have to choose one of these. And sadly, I have no food. All right. So then I'm just going to take this for the navigation. We got no food. We got no bullets. Oh, wow. Okay, so now if we lose a jungle, we can advance. I like that. If we lose a navigation, we will gain jungle. I don't want to lose any more navigation right now. I will lose jungle. Yes. We're going to lose that jungle. And then we're going to mosey on down. Right over here. Right here. Right here. Can almost see the lost city of Z. It's before us. Quite a ways. We're almost dead. All right, so that dealt with that. Now we have to deal with the injury and the fever. So this we have to spend. That for navigation. We have We have this. We will spend this. Yes. Oh, yes. We will spend that. We will get 2 food. Food. All right, so now the injury is taken care of, and following the injury, of course, the fever sets in. Teddy starts seeing things. He's hallucinating. He's calling people by the names of sergeants he worked with when he was the commissioner of police in New York City. He's delirious with the fever. Will Teddy survive? All right, well, someone has to lose a health, then we're going to swap. There is nothing to swap. Everybody has only one health. This is not good, folks. Teddy and someone else is going to die. It'll have to be Teddy and Roy. So Roy's going to have to take the hit for the health. Because that was just a health hit. With this card, it is not his. I was just putting this here since he's the primary go-to guy. These cards are for the entire group. So Isabel's going to have to take that over because Roy is gone. And Teddy loses his last health. Teddy is gone. Oh, 3 spaces to go. 1 is left alive. All right, so 6 more cards. Oh, wait, that's not, yes it is. Okay, so we got to switch. Lose a food. Whew, I thought we had no food left. All right, so now 6 more cards. Black Panther is stalking the jungle, as is a jaguar, of course. They often hunt together with their friend the scorpion through the ruins. During the thunderstorm, following footprints. No, not really, but this is just what I have in my hand. Okay, I like the following footprints. I like that to start with. Yes, please. So I have no bullets left to kill that jaguar. I'll get 3 food. And that's an 8. So unless I draw something lower, at least I'm going to be starting with possibility of 3 food or skip the next card. And advance. Can this work? Almost there. Okay. So I get to start with 2 cards. I have to start off with 2 cards. And I think the other one will be the Thunder. No, the Thunder. So it doesn't matter because it has to be put in order. Those are the 2 cards I'm going to put out there. So then I get to draw 2 cards blindly. We have an Anaconda. This is Animal Heavy Day. What? See? And the Pickery. I'm horrible. Okay, and then one more from my hand. 32. What am I going to have before that? No. Ouch, I'm dead. I'll be dead. Yeah, this is not going to be good. It's not going to help. Wow. Nothing to get bullets from. You know why there's nothing to get bullets from? Because bullets are hard to find in the jungle. That's why. Oh, hookworms, really? Okay, so now let's put this in order. We'll start with 8. The footprints, of course, that lead up to the anaconda, right? Well, that all makes sense. And then to the, which we get hookworms from while visiting the ruins during a thunderstorm, hunting peccary. I'm totally butchering that, aren't I? I'm horrible. Okay, folks, I think this is going to be the end. This looks like it. I can either get 3 food or I can advance and skip the next card. This is not a good card for me. So I'm doing that. Following the footprints to advance. All right. Oh, so close. So that means I'm going to get to skip the next card, the anaconda. But we're going to go right into hookworms. Whew. Okay, so I need to lose a health, a bullet, or a camping there. Teddy's dead. She's got 1 health left. But she has this for camping. So I'm getting rid of that to get rid of the hookworms. Now, if I lose a food, I only have 1 left. I can skip the next 2 cards. Wow. I obviously, if I'm going to take either of the blue ribbons, I would have to take the one on the right. No, I can't. I can't. So I lose the last food. And I get to ditch the last 2 cards. And that's that. Now for the evening, flips. There's no food. So Isabel expires. Dun 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 dun. Oh, they were so close. So close. But, you know, the evening was coming up, and conveniently enough, in real life, these are all night hunters. They're all active. They're all nocturnal creatures. Thematically, that would have been fitting. It would have been the Jaguar. I don't know if there's how many lower cards left in there below 6. So that would have killed her anyway. Wow. All right, so that was the solo showdown. I got my butt kicked. It was handed to me. I was given a can of whoop ass, and I happily opened it up, folks. But that was The Lost Expedition, a Pierre Sylvester developed game, and that was published by Osprey Games. And even though this game won, I love this game. This game is great. I love playing this. I would definitely gonna be playing this solo again. That's for sure. Because now I feel challenged. Look at that. Look how close I was. There was a couple of mismanagements there. Playing out the cards for the evening. I know that. So I'm not saying that I definitely would have won, but if I played it a little bit better, a little smarter, trying to figure out a strategy. But it's really hard to figure out the strategy because you don't know what the other players are. In this case, the blind draw from the top of the deck is really going to do. So that's it. This was a solo showdown, my friends, of Osprey Games' The Lost Expedition. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for 2 Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here. Good game. Definitely good game. Lots of fun.